This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Wyoming. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, coming at you live, Cheyenne South High School. Last day of the Cheyenne Invite. Your South Lady Bison will be playing host to the Lady Wolverines from Riverton, Wyoming, a rematch from earlier in the year where they played up in the East-West Classic. Tip time is going to be about 4:55, so we're going to take a quick timeout, come back and talk about the matchups and see what the Lady Bison need to do to pull off the victory here on the last day of the McDonald's Classic at South High School on the Bison, 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Hey, I've got a question. Why pay all that money for an expensive airbrush or paint job for custom graphics? Here's an idea. Check out Custom Illusions and put on those graphics with their hydro dipping process. Go down and see Randy Peterson. And if you got a doubt, hey, he'll let you know. Give him a call, 634-DIP. That's 634-3477, or stop by at 909 East Fox Farm Road, number 1.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family-friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Is your home beginning to look like an episode of Hoarders on the A&E network? Then head over to American Storage and Postal. With 555 storage units ranging from 5x10 to 12x42, they'll have the right size unit that fits your needs. American Storage also has warehouse units with heat, phone, and power. No need to worry about the security of your belongings because American Storage is equipped with 24-hour video surveillance and a computer-controlled entry system to ensure the safety and security of you and your property. So before the clutter pushes you out of your house, call American Storage at 307-635-9335. Or go see them at 1903 South Greeley Highway and tell them 1112 BISN sent you. Are you a high school student that has received an academic, athletic, music, or any other type of high school letter? If you are, then bring your letter and your letterman's jacket to A Stitch in Life, located at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard, and have them sew that patch onto your letterman's jacket for you. Specializing in sewing, tailoring, and embroidery, A Stitch in Life will bring your letterman's jacket to life. Give A Stitch in Life a call at 307-426-5009 or visit them at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard and let them know 1112 BISN sent you.
This is number 46, Shane Dosaver from the South High Bison football team, and you are listening to the game on 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods for number one properties at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com. Have a package that you need shipped somewhere? Then visit American Storage and Postal. Not only will they custom pack your shipment, but they will also ship the package for you using UPS, FedEx, and USPS. But their service doesn't stop there. At American Storage and Postal, you can also rent mailboxes for personal or business use. They also offer other services such as fax, copying, and notary. Give American Storage and Postal a call at 307-635-9335. That's 307-635-9335. Or visit them at 1903 South Greeley Highway and tell them that 1112 BISN sent you. What do high school students, student athletes, police, fire, and military personnel all have in common? They often have a need to have patches and other items sewn on the letter jackets, jerseys, sports officials' clothing, and uniforms. That's why you need to see a Stitch and Life here in Cheyenne. They are the high-quality, low-price experts for all your patch attachments, sewing, and embroidery needs. Shannon and her staff specialize in sewing and embroidery and will give you fast, quality service for a low price. So if you've earned that academic or athletic letter in high school, proudly serve as a policeman, fireman, or military member, then call us Stitch and Light at 307-426-5009. Once again, that's 307-426-5009, or visit them at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard for all your sewing, tailoring, and embroidery needs. And make sure to tell them 1112 BISN sent you.
Here's a question. Why pay all that money for an expensive airbrush or paint job to get those custom graphics? Go see Randy Peterson at Custom Illusions to get those custom graphics put on through their hydro dipping process. From mild to wild, if it fits, it dips. And if you have any questions, give them a call at 634-DIP. That's 634-3477. Or stop in at 909 East Fox Farm Road, number 1. Custom Illusions, your hydro dipping and automotive specialist.
When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
Here's a question. Why pay all that money for an expensive airbrush or paint job to get those custom graphics? Go see Randy Peterson at Custom Illusions to get those custom graphics put on through their hydro dipping process. From mild to wild, if it fits, it dips. And if you have any questions, give them a call at 634-DIP. That's 634-3477. Or stop in at 909 East Fox Farm Road, number 1. Custom Illusions, your hydro dipping and automotive specialist. Hey, I've got a question. Why pay all that money for an expensive airbrush or paint job for custom graphics? Here's an idea. Check out Custom Illusions and put on those graphics with their hydro dipping process. Go down and see Randy Peterson. And if you got a doubt, hey, he'll let you know. Give him a call, 634-DIP. That's 634-3477, or stop by at 909 East Fox Farm Road, number 1.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family-friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Is your home beginning to look like an episode of Hoarders on the A&E network? Then head over to American Storage and Postal. With 555 storage units ranging from 5x10 to 12x42, they'll have the right size unit that fits your needs. American Storage also has warehouse units with heat, phone, and power. No need to worry about the security of your belongings because American Storage is equipped with 24-hour video surveillance. Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN. We're getting ready to tip it up here. Cheyenne South High School, your Lady Bison hosting the Riverton Wolverines. Played earlier in the year at the East-West Classic. South lost 47-35. Starting lineup for Riverton, number 1, Salisbury. Savannah Salisbury. Number 10, Jensen Pettit. Number 13, Kylie Ridgway. Number 14, Cammie Fegler. And then number 40, J.C. Schultz, 5'10 senior. Lady Bison are going to counter with their starting lineup. Number 11, Carly Noble. Number 12, Anna Sanchez. Number 22, star Dani Noble. Number 24, Lexi Apodaca. And number 42, Kara Clark, coming off victory against Riverton last night. I'm sorry, against Green River. Did I say Riverton? I'm sorry, guys. They beat Green River last night. Go to 4-5 on the season. Steve will not be here for this game. It'll just be me. I'll try my best to run camera, do stats, and everything for you guys. Keep you all informed. I want to thank all of you guys for joining us here. Thanks to our sponsors, Capital Communications, Tri-State Veterinary Clinic. And here comes the starting lineup for the Lady Bison. Had to wait for the right song to pop up. Carly Noble just now being introduced. Key to South of this game is going to be to hit their high percentage shots. They've been struggling this whole Cheyenne Classic here, hitting those high percentage shots. They hit some of those layups. They should be able to pull off the victory. Got to remember, South lost by 12 up in Riverton, and Dani Noble was sick. Lexi Apodaca was sick. A lot of players sick at that opening weekend tournament. Hopefully that turns around. Lady Bison have looked really good. They hung in there against Natrona for much of the game until the last 2 minutes of the third quarter where the game got away from them. Let's see how things turn out today as they get ready to close out the McDonald's Classic here, or otherwise known as the Cheyenne Invite at South High School. South will be going from right to left on your computer screen or your telephone. Riverton from left to right. Number 10, Pettit, is in the circle waiting for the jump. She's a 6'1 senior. Dani Noble will meet her there. It's going to be a good matchup. And we're getting ready to go. The camera will focus here in a minute. Dani wins the tap over to Carly, gets it back over to Anna Sanchez in the backcourt. She gets it over in the front court now. She brings it off near side to Apodaca. Apodaca drives to the baseline, kicks it out to Kara Clark, top of the key, far side to Sanchez. Sanchez holding onto the ball, looking for Dani, kicks it back over to Carly Noble, top of the key. Carly looking around, gives it over to Kara Clark, near side. Clark with the ball, feeds it down low to Noble. Noble with the turnaround jumper, just misses, goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Riverton ball. Nice offensive set. Unfortunately, didn't get any points. South putting on the full court pressure. Nice full court pressure. Riverton beats it, though. Gets it into the front court. Down low to number 40. She puts it up for the shot. Gets it blocked by Noble. Apodaca down low with a nice little 10-footer misses. Riverton with the ball. That's going to be number 1 pushing it across into the front court. She gives it off to number 40, and that is Schultz. Back to Salisbury. Salisbury to Fegler. Fegler brings it off near side. Back to Schultz. Schultz picks up her dribble, being hounded by Sanchez. Nowhere to really go as number 1, Salisbury, picks up the ball. Goes baseline, puts up a running jumper, up and in. And that's the first basket of the game for either team. 2-0 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. Riverton leads. Apodaca now with the ball to Dani Noble, far side baseline. Puts up the jumper, almost in. And it's rebounded by Riverton. That's going to be Salisbury pushing the ball up into the front court. Salisbury goes far side, gets a screen, gives it off to Schultz. Schultz puts it on the floor, and it's going to be picked up by Carly Noble. Anna Sanchez with the ball now. She gives it over to Apodaca, who's wide open. Goes in for the layup. Hits the rim. South 0 for 4 to start the game, and they trail 2-0 2 minutes into the game. That's number 14, Fegler, with the ball. She gets it in the front court, slows it down, being guarded by Apodaca. Apodaca, really good defender. Forces her baseline. That's going to be South ball. Good defense by Lexi Apodaca to force her out of bounds. 5:55 left in the first quarter. 2-0. Riverton over our Lady Bison. Sanchez with the ball. Calls out the play. Slowly brings it into the front court. Goes far side. Brings it back center court. Being hounded by Fegler. She gets to the baseline, though. Picks up her dribble. Gives it off to Carly. Carly drives in. She loses control of the ball, and that's going to be South ball as it goes off a Riverton player there. South 0 for 4 from the field to start the game. 4 good looks, though. They just didn't fall for them. Oh, right there. Sanchez wide open. She gets fouled, and she's going to the free throw line for 2. 14 picks up the foul. That's going to be Fegler, her first, team first. Sanchez to the free throw line. Sanchez has been kind of quiet scoring-wise this Cheyenne Invite. First free throw is up. Just a little short. Hits the front of the rim. Needs to use a little bit more leg on that, and that's probably going to be nothing but net. Sanchez gets ready to take her second. And she hits it. South trails now 2-1. Nice defense by South. Full court pressure, though, as Riverton beats it. That's number 13 with the ball now. She dishes it around. Back to Salisbury. Salisbury with the long three. Misses. Rebounded by Sanchez. Sanchez quickly ahead to Apodaca. Apodaca thought Dani Noble was there. Unfortunately, she had moved back. That was a nice idea. Unfortunately, turnover South as Riverton now pushes the ball into the front court. Jump shot by number 22 misses. Rebounded by number 10. And Riverton puts up another shot. That's Fegler with the long three. She misses. Rebounded by Riverton. Almost travels it, but they get it back to number 22. That's going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to be a Riverton foul. It's going to be on number 10, Pettit, her first. Number 22 checked into the game. That's Nichols for Riverton. So South possession, South trailing 2-1. Sanchez gets the inbound from Kara Clark, calls out the play, gets it into the front court, gives it over to Apodaca, near side. Apodaca drives in, puts up a nice little running floater, just misses the shot. Apodaca 0 for 3 to start the game. Oh, and Carly Noble tips the ball out of bounds. Nice defense there by Carly. Number 13 set to inbound the ball for Riverton. That's Ridgway. She gets it off to Fegler. Number 25 set to check in for Riverton. Fegler with the ball. She comes near side, looking to get the ball down low. Nobody to give it to. Dani playing great post defense there, and they're going to call a travel on Fegler. Nice defense by the Lady Bison there. Boy, some of these shots have got to start falling eventually for the Lady Bison. They're 0 for 5 to start the game. 4:22 left in the first quarter, trailing 2-1 to Riverton. Anna with the ball gives it over to Carly. Carly saves the ball from being stolen. She puts up a nice little 17-footer, just misses it, and it's going to be rebounded by Riverton. Riverton pushes the ball off the floor. That's Fegler. Off to Salisbury. Salisbury goes far side over to number 22. Don't know her name by heart yet, but I'll get it, guys. That's Nichols. Nichols comes back to Fegler. Fegler down low to number 10. And that's Pettit, who's going to be gets the ball knocked out of bounds by Dani Noble, so it's going to be Riverton ball underneath South's basket. Right side of your screen, number 22 checking in. That is Nichols. I'm sorry, Nichols was already at number 25 checked in. Nichols with the shot misses, but it's rebounded by number 25. She puts up the shot, and it's knocked. South finally gets the rebound. That's Lexi Apodaca. She's off to the races. Misses the shot. And it's going to be Riverton ball. South 0 for 7 to start the game. Number 25 is Mueller for Riverton. So that's Salisbury. Almost gets her pocket pick. Number 5 checks in as well now for Riverton. She picks up her dribble, gives it over to number 22, Nichols. That's Doyle with the ball now. Nichols puts up the shot. She misses, but it's rebounded by number 25. She misses. Dani Noble finally corrals the rebound, and she pushes it up to sister Carly. Carly driving in from the right side, puts up a shot, misses it, gets her own rebound, though. South South coach finally calling to get them the timeout. Is number 4, Taylor Landon, going to check in for South. South 0 for 8 to start the game, but they only trail 2-1, as Riverton has not been shooting the ball that great either. South's defense playing really good, though. 4 rebounds on the game, 3 of them defensively, 1 offensive rebound by Carly Noble that just actually took place. Foul situation right now, Riverton with 2 team fouls, South with 0. Pretty clean game so far. Number 10, Pettit with the foul, number 14, Fegler with the foul. On the floor for your Lady Bison, 22, Dani Noble, number 4, Taylor Land, and 12, Sanchez, 42, Clark, and 11, Carly Noble. On the floor for Riverton, number 25, Mueller, number 13, Ridgway, number 5, Doyle, number 14, Fegler, and number 22, Nichols. Dani gets the ball. Nice give and go to Carly. Carly gets hacked, and she doesn't get the foul, but she gets the basket. South leads now 3-2 on the Bison scoreboard. Nice pressure defense by the Bison. Number 22, Nichols, slows it down and gets it into the front court for Riverton. That's Fegler with the ball. Fegler down low to number 13, Ridgway. Ridgway gets that shot blocked, and Dani Noble gets called for the foul. Got a little bit too much body. It's going to be the first foul on the Lady Bison, but I'll tell you what. That was a nice little rejection there. It's going to make 13 think about it next time she brings it in. She misses her first free throw of the game. First free throws for Riverton. Puts up her second free throw. She gets it. And this score is tied 3-3 in the first quarter on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. Sanchez gets it into the front court, gives it over. No, she keeps it herself. Gives it now to Dani Noble. Dani Noble thought about the three. Said she drives it, puts it up a nice little running jumper, and she misses. Rebounded by Dani. She's going to go to the free throw line. Or sister Carly's going to go to the free throw line. She dished it off to Carly. Carly missed the shot, but she's going to go to the free throw line for 2. Her first free throws of the game. Chance to give South the lead again. Number 10 set to check back in for Riverton. Carly's first free throw attempt is up and just a little long. This was their Achilles heel last night against Green River in the fourth quarter. At one point in the fourth quarter, they were 5 out of 15. Carly looking to make this one to give South a 1-point lead. And there's a lane violation, so she misses. I was about to say, he's not going to call that? He's got to call that. Finally, they called it. So Carly's going to get to shoot another one. Second shot is up and just a little short. Rebounded by number 10. Number 1, Salisbury gets it in the front court, far side. She picks up her dribble, gives it down low to number 13, Ridgway. There's going to be a foul on the play. And that's going to be on Taylor Landon. Her first, team second. South in a 2-3 zone. They get the ball in. Number 5, Doyle puts up a shot. Just a little long, rebounded by Salisbury from Riverton. She gets it stolen away from Kara Clark. Nice play by Clark to deny that pass. Sanchez pulls up for the jumper, misses it. South not shooting very good to start this game, but the score is still tied 3-3, 1:40 left in the first quarter. Dani Noble almost with the steal, but it's going to be recovered by Doyle. Doyle gets it off to number 40, Schultz, and there's going to be another foul on the floor. It's going to be a Riverton foul. So that's going to be a turnover Riverton. It's going to be on number 5, Doyle. Her first, team fourth. Sanchez gets the inbound from Kara Clark. She brings it into the front court now. Gives it over to Dani Noble, left side. She puts it on the nice little running jumper, and she misses. A little bit of contact not called there. As Riverton now gets the ball in the front court, that's Doyle. Doyle gives it over to Schultz, far side, down low to number 10, Pettit. Pettit puts up a shot, misses. Nice rebound by Dani Noble. Gets it over to Sanchez. Sanchez quickly ahead into the front court. Picks up her dribble, picks up her pace there. Slows it back down now, center court. Gives it over to Dani. Dani, near side, being guarded by 10. Nice give and go to Carly. Carly misplays it back to Dani. Dani now centers it back up, gives it over to Landon, far side. They reverse it over to Sanchez. Sanchez puts on the speed, gives it over to Carly. Carly puts it into the lane. Out of control runner, and it goes in! It goes in. South leads 5-3 under 30 seconds left on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. Salisbury quickly ahead to number 10. Kara Clark disrupts the play. Rebounds by Dani Noble. Dani now pushing the pace. And she's going to be fouled hard as she does a triple Lutz onto the ground. Number 5 with the foul. That's Doyle, her second. 5-3 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Carly Noble going to inbound far side as Ariana, I thought Ariana checked in. No, Lexi checked in. Lexi puts up the jumper, miss. Rebounds by Carly. Battle for the loose ball as Schultz finally gets it from Riverton over to Salisbury. She's not going to get the shot off, and that's going to be it for the first quarter as South leads 5-3. We're going to take a quick timeout, come back here on 11-12 BISN, your Bison Network.
Are you a high school student that has received an academic, athletic, music, or any other type of high school letter? If you are, then bring your letter and your letterman's jacket to A Stitch in Life, located at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard, and have them sew that patch onto your letterman's jacket for you. Specializing in sewing, tailoring, and embroidery, A Stitch in Life will bring your letterman's jacket to life. Give A Stitch in Life a call at 307-426-5009 or visit them at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard and let them know 1112 BISN sent you.
This is number 46, Shane Dosaver from the South High Bison football team, and you are listening to the game on 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. Second quarter action on 11-12 BISN. Your Lady Bison heading into the second quarter leading 5-3 over Riverton. Not a good shooting day for both teams so far. South went 2 for 15 in the first quarter. South with the ball to start the second quarter. Lexi into Carly. Carly, it's going to be off of Riverton's hands. Riverton fans don't agree with that, the 10 of them that are here. Carly going to inbound underneath the basket, looking for somebody. Not a good pass. Carly turns it over. Nichols over to Schuler. Salisbury, Salisbury back to Nichols. Nichols to Fegler. Over to Salisbury, puts up the three, misses. Rebounded by number 13. She misses, and it's going to be rebounded by Lexi Apodaca. Quickly ahead. Apodaca slows it down. Gives it over to Sanchez. Sanchez over to Taylor Landon for the long jumper. She misses. As number 14, Fegler, gets it into the front court. Gives it over to number 22, Nichols. Nichols back to Fegler. Fegler back to Nichols. Near side. Down low to number 10, Kara Clark. Great help side defense. Fortunately, it goes off her leg. Number 10, Pettit, had position but didn't see Kara Clark coming in and around. Dani Noble checking back in after a quick breather. Ariana Marlin also in for the Lady Bison. Carly Noble going to get a breather. Carly, 4 points, 4 of the 5 points for the Lady Bison as number 10 checked in. Number 25 actually had gone in, but they're saying no. On the floor, Salisbury, Pettit, Ridgeway, the starting 5 for the Lady, well, except for Nichols. Nichols is in there.
Nichols going to inbound underneath South basket. She gets it into Fegler. Fegler over to Salisbury. Salisbury back to Nichols. Nichols far side baseline. Gives it up to the top of the key. Salisbury. Fegler now far side. Back to Salisbury from just inside the three-point line, and she gets it. As she's got 4 points for Riverton, and it's got tied up 5-5 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. Dani Noble with the ball. Noble gets it to the free throw line, back over to Landon. Landon with a wide open lane, running jumper, just misses it. Riverton quickly headed into the front court. Far side, that's Fegler with the ball being guarded by Lexi Apodaca. Lexi doing a great job on her defensively. She gives it over to Salisbury. Salisbury back to Fegler. Fegler thought about the jumper, gives it over to Nichols instead. Nichols down low to number 13, Ridgway. Ridgway back to Salisbury. Salisbury top of the key to Nichols, near side. Nichols, long pass over to Fegler, and she throws it. It's going to go off of South hands. She was trying to get down low to number 10, head it. I missed to see who tipped it. Scores tied in this offensive barn burner, 5-5. 6:09 left in the first half, and that's going to be a foul on the Lady Bison. That's going to be Dani Noble, her second. Team third. Riverton inbounds into number 10, Pettit. Pettit over to Salisbury. Back to Nichols. Nichols over to Fegler, near side. Fegler, long pass to Salisbury. She drives in, being met by Dani. Dani slaps at her and picks up her third foul of the game. And that's going to be a shooting foul. She's probably going to be sitting for the rest of the first half. Scores tied 5-5 as Carly set to check back in. Salisbury to the free throw line. First free throw is up and in. She's the leading scorer for the Wolverines as she's got 5 points, 5 of the 6 points for Riverton. And they lead now 6-5. And it's the second quarter. Second free throw is up and in. She makes both. She's got 6 out of the 7 points for Riverton. Carly Noble quickly into the front court. Back to Anna. Anna, offensive foul. Wow, I totally missed that one. South picks up the offensive foul and the turnover. Anna Sanchez with her first. Costly turnover. South trailing 7-5. Fegler gets the ball from number 13, Ridgway. Slowly brings it in from the backcourt into their front court. Going to be met by Lexi Apodaca. Fegler comes near side. Nice defense by Apodaca. Apodaca making her work. Almost stolen away as Nichols saves the ball to Salisbury. Salisbury over to Nichols. Nichols tries to go far side baseline. She can't. And and that's going to be a double dribble. No, there's going to be a foul. It's going to be on Marlin. Marlin picks up her first foul, and that's going to be the last foul to give for the Lady Bison, as now Fegler gets the ball. Nice running jumper. She misses, though, and it's going to be rebounded by Apodaca. Apodaca, her third rebound, gives it over to Sanchez. Sanchez gets it to the front court, slows the pace down, gives it over to Noble. Noble, far side, over to Apodaca. Apodaca puts it on the floor, drives in near side, and she's going to be fouled as she drives to the basket. Going to be number 14, her third. As now both teams have starters with 3 fouls. Fegler's probably going to sit, and she does as Doyle checks in for the Wolverines. Carly Noble set to inbound underneath South's basket, underneath Riverton basket. Gives it into Apodaca. Apodaca to Clark. Clark just throws it up and misses, and it's going to be rebounded and quickly pushed ahead by Riverton. Riverton leading 7-5. That's going to be Salisbury, pulls it up to Doyle. Doyle, top of the key, being guarded by Sanchez. Nice defense. Number 22, Nichols gets the ball, and that's going to be down low to number 13, Ridgway. Ridgway gives it back over to Salisbury, who almost loses her balance. Number 25, Mueller with the ball. Mueller or Bueller. Salisbury with the 3. Foul on the block out. It's on the floor, though. It's going to be on 24, Lexi Apodaca, her first. It's going to be a 1-and-1 situation. And so Salisbury, the leading scorer right now for Riverton, going to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. It's not 3 free throws. Riverton fans, settle down. It's only a 1-and-1. It happened on the block out. First free throw is up and in. So she'll get the bonus. Second free throw is up and in as well. She's got 8 of the 9 points for Riverton as Riverton extends their lead to 4. 9-5. 4:30 left in the first half. Lexi Apodaca with the ball. Every offensive possession is going to be important here. Kara Clark, top of the key. Gives it off to Carly. Carly back to Sanchez. Sanchez resets the offense. Being guarded by Doyle. Gives it over to Marlin. Marlin off to Clark. Clark over to Apodaca. Apodaca from the elbow, and she misses. And there's going to be a travel. And Riverton fans not happy as they don't think their team could travel. Usually when you take steps before you dribble, it's a travel. I don't know. Sanchez with the run, misses the shot. Shooting woes continue for the Lady Bison. It's going to go out of bounds off of Riverton. South with 2 field goals in the first half, all in the first quarter. They have not scored this quarter yet, and we're halfway through it. Carly gets the ball into Clark. Clark over to Sanchez. Ooh, Sanchez saves that. To Marlin. Marlin turns around. She had a wide open jumper. Said Carly Noble goes in, out of control, loses the ball. Turnover South, and that's going to be a foul on the Lady Bison. It's going to be on Carly, her first. 8th team foul for the Lady Bison. And that's going to be number 25, Mueller, going to the free throw line. It's going to be a 1-and-1 situation. First free throw is up and no good, and it's rebounded by Marlin. Marlin quickly over to Sanchez. Sanchez gets the ball, far side, picks up her dribble over to Clark. Clark, top of the key. Clark almost travels, gives it off to Carly. Carly gets the ball slammed into her face, and she's going to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 as number 1, Salisbury, picks up her first foul. Noble 0 for 2 from the free throw line today. First free throw is up and in. Woo. As we finally score in the quarter, we're trailing 9-6. 5 points by Carly Noble. She's the leading scorer for the Lady Bison. Second free throw attempt is up and in. And there's a lane violation. This time it's on South. So wipe it out. Lady Bison still trail 9-6. We've scored 1 point this quarter. And it is the second quarter, guys, if you're all listening. I forgot to change it on there. It's 9-6. Salisbury with the shot. She misses, gets her own rebound, and it doesn't. Oh, they're saying it's on the floor. Who's this on? Carly Noble picks up her second. 9th foul. It's going to be a 1-and-1. Unfortunately, the person they fouled is Salisbury, the Lady Wolverines' leading scorer. She's got 8 points. Oh, she misses. That should have been a foul on the rebound by Apodaca, was being held. Sanchez with the ball. South with the 3 can tie the game up. Apodaca, near side, gives it over to Marlin. Marlin back to Clark. Clark over to Noble, far side. That's Carly with the long 2. She misses, and that's going to be rebounded by Riverton. Salisbury with the ball. And it's going to be bounced around to number 10, Pettit. Pettit, far side to Doyle. Doyle, blinding pass to Nichols. Nichols right in front of us to Pettit. Pettit, back to Nichols. Nichols with the running jumper. She scores her first basket of the game. Second field goal of the quarter for Riverton is now Apodaca with the ball far side to Sanchez. Sanchez back to Apodaca. Apodaca gets traveled. I thought she got fouled, but she travels. Turnover South. Only their 5th turnover of the game. There's a Steve McDonald sighting in the building. Salisbury with the ball. Being guarded by Sanchez. Nice defense. And that's going to be a turnover on Riverton. 2-1 left in the first half. South trailing 11-6 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. We have still not made a field goal in this quarter yet. Sanchez almost loses control of the ball, gives it over to Landon. Landon takes care of that. Nope, she doesn't. She misses, but it's rebounded by Grogan, who finally gets a basket to fall for the Lady Bison. South trails by 3 now. Taylor Landon with the steal. And that's Apodaca, who gets it stolen from her. And Salisbury carries it. It's going to be South ball, trailing 11-8 with 1:20 left in the first half. Landon into Sanchez. Sanchez with the ball. Gets it into the front court. She drives into the lane, gives it over to Grogan, but it's off. I thought it was off of Schultz's knee, honestly. It looked like it was off her knee, but I was not in the best position. It's going to be timeout South. 30-second timeout. We're going to take one with them really quick here on 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
TIEWoods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on the website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at MistyWoods.com.
Have a package that you need shipped somewhere? Then visit American Storage and Postal. Not only will they custom pack your shipment, but they will also ship the package for you using UPS, FedEx, and USPS. But their service doesn't stop there. As we begin action out of the timeout, South trailing by 3 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. Lexi Apodaca with the steal. She puts up a nice blinding jumper. South down by 1 now. Apodaca with her first field goal of the game. South trailing 11-10. Stolen away by Landon. Over to Clark. Clark on the... it's going to be an offensive foul. Landon with her second steal led to that fast break. Number 13 checking in for Nichols. That's Ridgway checking in for Nichols. South down by 1, just under a minute left in the first half. 11-10. Timeout called as they almost hit the time limit. Good defense by South. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. I'm speechless right now. 11-10, 51 seconds left in the first half. And it's not by a lack of offense because the shots have been up and we've had good looks. They just are not falling. Riverton set to inbound. They get it into Doyle. Doyle still is not dribbled. Over to Salisbury. Salisbury gets it into the front court. She goes far side. Gives it off to number 13, who gives it off to Schultz. Schultz with the blood misses the shot, and that's going to go off of Grogan's leg. She had the rebound. Timeout on the floor, so Sanchez can tie her shoes. She just tucks them in. So Schultz set to inbound for Riverton. She gets it into Doyle. Doyle, top of the key. Back to Salisbury. Salisbury going to set the offense. Nice defense by Sanchez. Over to Schultz. Schultz back to Salisbury. Back to Doyle. Doyle back to Salisbury. South in a 2-3 zone. 15 seconds left as they're just pretty much throwing it back and forth. 10 seconds left, waiting for the good shot. Schultz with the ball. High post left uncovered by South. Long two. That is up and in for Salisbury. And that's going to bring us to halftime. Your halftime score is 13-10. We're going to take an extended timeout. We'll be back here on the Bison, 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
American Storage and Postal, you can also rent mailboxes for personal or business use. They also offer other services such as fax, copying, and notary. Give American Storage and Postal a call at 307-635-9335. That's 307-635-9335. Or visit them at 1903 South Greeley Highway and tell them that 1112 BISN sent you. What do high school students, student athletes, police, fire, and military personnel all have in common? They often have a need to have patches and other items sewn on the letter jackets, jerseys, sports officials' clothing, and uniforms. That's why you need to see a Stitch in Life here in Cheyenne. They are the high-quality, low-price experts for all your patch attachments, sewing, and embroidery needs. Shannon and her staff specialize in sewing and embroidery and will give you fast, quality service for a low price. So if you've earned that academic or athletic letter in high school, proudly serve as a policeman, fireman, or military member, then call us Stitch in Life at 307-426-5009. Once again, that's 307-426-5009, or visit them at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard for all your sewing, tailoring, and embroidery needs. And make sure to tell them 1112 BISN sent you.
Here's a question. Why pay all that money for an expensive airbrush or paint job to get those custom graphics? Go see Randy Peterson at Custom Illusions to get those custom graphics put on through their hydro dipping process. From mild to wild, if it fits, it dips. And if you have any questions, give them a call at 634-DIP. That's 634-3477. Or stop in at 909 East Fox Farm Road, number 1. Custom Illusions, your hydro dipping and automotive specialist.
When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
This is number 46, Shane Dosaver from the South High Bison football team, and you are listening to the game on 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Hey, I've got a question. Why pay all that money for an expensive airbrush or paint job for custom graphics? Here's an idea. Check out Custom Illusions and put on those graphics with their hydro dipping process. Go down and see Randy Peterson. And if you got a doubt, hey, he'll let you know. Give him a call, 634-DIP. That's 634-3477, or stop by at 909 East Fox Farm Road, number 1.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family-friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Is your home beginning to look like an episode of Hoarders on the A&E network? Then head over to American Storage and Postal. With 555 storage units ranging from 5x10 to 12x42, they'll have the right size unit that fits your needs. American Storage also has warehouse units with heat, phone, and power. No need to worry about the security of your belongings because American Storage is equipped with 24-hour video surveillance and a computer-controlled entry system to ensure the safety and security of you and your property. So before the clutter pushes you out of your house, call American Storage at 307-635-9335 or go see them at 1903 South Greeley Highway and tell them 1112 BISN sent you. Are you a high school student that has received an academic, athletic, music, or any other type of high school letter? If you are, then bring your letter and your letterman's jacket to A Stitch in Life, located at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard, and have them sew that patch onto your letterman's jacket for you. Specializing in sewing, tailoring, and embroidery, A Stitch in Life will bring your letterman's jacket to life. Give A Stitch in Life a call at 307-426-5009 or visit them at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard and let them know 1112 BISN sent you.
This is number 46, Shane Dosaver from the South High Bison football team, and you are listening to the game on 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Tired of paying rent? Tired of living in a house where a landlord tells you what is or what is not allowed in the home? Then visit Misty Woods from Number One Properties at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE Woods.com and begin your journey to owning your own home. Search through all of the homes that Misty has listed on her website. Then schedule a meeting with Misty and let her get to work for you. Misty will help you find the home that meets your needs. And the best part is, she will walk you through each and every step of your purchase and truly guide you through the entire process until you sign your name on the dotted line. Your path to owning your own home is only a click away at mistywoods.com.
Have a package that you need shipped somewhere? Then visit American Storage and Postal. Not only will they custom pack your shipment, but they will also ship the package for you using UPS, FedEx, and USPS. But their service doesn't stop there. At American Storage and Postal, you can also rent mailboxes for personal or business use. They also offer other services such as fax, copying, and notary. Give American Storage and Postal a call at 307-635-9335. That's 307-635-9335. Or visit them at 1903 South Greeley Highway and tell them that 1112 ISN sent you. What do high school students, student athletes, police, fire, and military personnel all have in common? They often have a need to have patches and other items sewn on the letter jackets, jerseys, sports officials' clothing, and uniforms. That's why you need to see A Stitch in Life here in Cheyenne. They are the high-quality, low-price experts for all your patch attachments, sewing, and embroidery needs. Shannon and her staff specialize in sewing and embroidery and will give you fast, quality service for a low price. So if you've earned that academic or athletic letter in high school, proudly serve as a policeman, fireman, or military member, then call A Stitch in Life at 307-426-5009. Once again, that's 307-426-5009, or visit them at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard for all your sewing, tailoring, and embroidery needs. And make sure to tell them 1112 BISN sent you. Hey, this is Alan here, 1112 BISN for the American Storage Halftime Show. Your Lady Bison are trailing right now 13-10 at halftime. 4 out of 24 from the field, 2 out of 6 from the free throw line. Their leading scorer on the night so far is Dani Noble with 5 points. And I'll tell you what, they've had a lot of good looks. They're just not falling for them. Some out-of-control shots, not many, but it's just a matter of getting the shots to fall and not for them. So they're about 2 minutes away from tip into the second half. Riverton will have the ball first, moving from right to left. South will have the left to right on the offense now, if I'm right. Yes. I just had to think about that. I wanted to make sure that Riverton was going right to left first. Riverton being paced by Salisbury, who's got 10 points. 10 out of the 13 points for Riverton, as it's been a struggling offensive night for both teams. We'll be back here for second half action on 11-12 BISN, your Bison Network.
Here's a question. Why pay all that money for an expensive airbrush or paint job to get those custom graphics? Go see Randy Peterson at Custom Illusions to get those custom graphics put on through their hydro dipping process. From mild to wild, if it fits, it dips. And if you have any questions, give them a call at 634-DIP. That's 634-3477. Or stop in at 909 East Fox Farm Road, number 1. Custom Illusions, your hydro dipping and automotive specialist.
When you sell your home, there's a lot to worry about. Is your home priced right? Is it being marketed properly? With Misty Woods from Number One Properties, not only will she make sure that your home is priced accurately based on market value, but she will also ensure all potential buyers are aware of your listing. With her personal and professional marketing of each listing, you can rest easy by leaving all the big details to her. Visit Misty at mistywoods.com. That's MISTIE woods.com to learn more about what Misty can do for you. So start taking all of that stress away from selling your home by visiting mistywoods.com or call her at 307-214-7055. Misty Woods and Number One Properties, expertise and friendly service is just a click or a phone call away.
All righty, back in the saddle here. Day 3 from McDonald's Classic. Yes, I'm about sick of this game of basketball right now. Finish strong. Day 3 McDonald's Classic.
So the Lady Bison actually have as many team fouls as they have points in the game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's not.
10 fouls for the Lady Bison, and they got 10 points. The biggest one was Dani Noble, who picked up 3 fouls early in the second quarter, third foul early in the second quarter. Let's see if she can get going, as the Lady Bison are going to need her to score some points.
So Stephen Allen back in the saddle here. Second half action from Day 3 McDonald's Classic. 13-10. Riverton Lady Wolverines lead on the Dairy Queen scoreboard, and we're going to have a tie-up, and South will get the turnover.
That's a great way to start the second half there, man.
So down 3 in this offensive explosion here. And Anna Sanchez will bring it up for South, working into their zone. Lexi trying to feed down low to Dani, and it's stolen away by the Lady Wolverines. Brought ahead by Fegler. Cammie Fegler will kick it right side on the wing to Pettit. Pettit being guarded by Dani. Almost stolen there. Salisbury gets it, and there's going to be another tie-up. And this one will go the way of the Lady Wolverine basketball team. And they'll have it underneath their own basket. Salisbury, just about the entire offense for Riverton in the first half. She'll inbound it, and they'll work it up top to Fegler. Right side on the wing. Salisbury, she'll get it down low to Ridgeway. Back up top to Fegler, left side to number 40, Schultz. Schultz, back to Fegler, Schultz, left wing. She'll drive, step inside the three-point arc, take the 16-foot jump shot, and nail it. And South come the other way, down by 5. J.C. Schultz. There's a shot attempt there by Dani Noble, and that's in and out, but it's off a Riverton player and out of bounds, and South will retain possession underneath their own basket.
They're just not falling for it. All of her shots have been like that, just in and out.
Nice inbounds. They got it to Anna Sanchez on the left block. She can't make the layup. So Cammie Fegler bring it across for Riverton. J.C. Schultz set a screen, then she'll roll off the screen, and they'll turn the ball over. Kara Clark comes away with it. She gets it to Dani, and Dani will bring it up the floor.
Just attack the rim. Dani's at her best when she's attacking the rim.
Right side high on the wing to Lexi Apodaca. Boy, they're really bruising Dani down low. Lexi gets into the lane, 10-foot jumper, can't get it to go. Carly volleyballs it back out to Lexi, and they'll reset it up top to Anna. And there's a near steal. Phil Lyons does a great job of saving that ball in bounds. There, Carly Noble gets to the hole, and she can't get the right-handed to go. So South missed a couple layups here. They've gotten to the hole in the second half. They just can't get the easy shots to fall.
That was a nice give and go, too. She passed it into Dani. Dani gave it right back to her. They're just not falling, Steve. Like I said, they've had a lot of good shots, just not falling.
There's a lot of wrestling going on down low. Dani gets a 6-footer, puts it off the glass, and she can't get it to go. And now Riverton's out on the break. Salisbury down low to number 10, Pettit. She'll put it up and in.
17-10 lead now for Riverton.
So South starting the third quarter woes early tonight. They desperately need to get a basket here. Oh, and that ball's just taken away. Salisbury's going to be – she didn't touch her.
She didn't touch her. You got to be kidding me.
Salisbury's going to go to the line.
She slipped, and they're calling the foul on Dani?
Dude, that's 4 fouls on Dani.
That's 4 fouls, yep.
Salisbury to the line for 2. She'll miss the first. Second one's a brick, and she gets her own rebound, though. Goes right around, and that's going to be a scrum down low. And we got hell ball there. It's going to be South basketball on the turnover there. 22 checking in for Riverton. That's Nichols. She replaced J.C. Schultz.
South's still in this. I mean, they're only down by 7, 17-10.
Desperately need a bucket on this trip down the floor. In the worst sort of way. Kara gets it up top to Anna. Coach Glenn Kirkbride resetting the offense. Boy, Salisbury's really getting all over Carly Noble every time she gets the ball. Kara banging down low, and there's a steal there. Pettit. She'll get a right-hand layup up and in, and that's too easy. A steal and a putback at the other end.
Pass there.
And now, South's going to have to take a timeout as Riverton jumps out on a 6-0 run to start this third quarter. So, 60-second timeout. Let's take one with them. You're listening to high school basketball on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network. Are you a high school student that has received an academic, athletic, music, or any other type of high school letter? If you are, then bring your letter and your letterman's jacket to A Stitch in Life, located at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard, and have them sew that patch onto your letterman's jacket for you. Specializing in sewing, tailoring, and embroidery, A Stitch in Life will bring your letterman's jacket to life. Give A Stitch in Life a call at 307-426-5009 or visit them at 1024 East Pershing Boulevard and let them know 1112 BISN sent you.
Hey, I've got a question. Why pay all that money for an expensive airbrush or paint job for custom graphics? Here's an idea. Check out Custom Illusions and put on those graphics with their hydro dipping process. Go down and see Randy Peterson. And if you got a doubt, hey, he'll let you know. Give him a call, 634-DIP. That's 634-3477, or stop by at 909 East Fox Farm Road, number 1.
Steve, I remember when I used to be able to do that.
Do what?
Take the toe and stretch across, you know.
Oh, yeah. I never could.
Happened last weekend to me, actually. Walking out of my house.
Now Anna gets the free throw line. She'll set it out top. Taylor Landon in the game for South. Now Landon has it on the left wing. She's going to drive, and, boy, Salisbury's a quick player there for these Riverton Wolverines. Now Anna's going to get down. She's going to put one off the glass up and in, and South's scoring drought's over here in the second half. Anna with a bucket.
But they're back. They almost got back too slow on defense, Steve.
And now down low, and that's awful easy. And Salisbury's going to get one off, and she's going to get fouled. She misses a shot.
It's going to be on
She'll go to the
Carly,
line for 2. Carly's third.
South trailing 19-12 on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. 3:55 left in this third quarter.
First one's no good, and the Savannah Salisbury's gone ice cold from the line.
She's as cold as ice. I was waiting for you to come back.
I was thinking of a clever second line, but I just couldn't come up with one that quick.
Just left me hanging there.
I know. So she makes the second, makes it an 8-point lead, 20-12. Under 4 to go, third quarter. South with the ball. Left wing. Taylor Landon up top to Lexi. Lexi's going to try to take it off the dribble.
Yeah,
she'll put one up and she'll short rim it. No good. Another empty possession for the Lady Bison.
She is 1 for 9 from the field, Steve. And I'll tell you what, she's gotten to the basket just like that, but every shot has been short. Yeah, that means she's thinking too much as she shoots, Steve.
Nichols tries to feed down low and gets it stolen, so give Maria Grogan a steal. Put it down, Alan, would you?
I did.
Put it down.
Steve, I did.
Now there's a cut in Taylor Landon, and she gets it taken away, so.
And I'll take that turnover, give it over to Taylor, unfortunately.
So.
Wide open.
Nice feed down low to Mueller, number 25 with the 2-point bucket. Kenesha Mueller. Now quickly the other way. Anna to the right elbow, 15-footer. Misses everything with that. And another empty possession. They're stacking up on top of each other. South with 2 points, 1 field goal in the first 5+ minutes of the second half. Meanwhile, Riverton scoring in bunches as a 3-pointer goes down for Fegler. And now it's a 13-point lead. It was 3 at half, and here we go. Another timeout for South. 2:25 to go, third quarter on the Dairy Queen scoreboard. It's Riverton 25, South 12.
Riverton scored 13 points in the first half. They've scored 12 already in the third quarter. Only problem is South has only scored 2 points this quarter. And it's like I said, I mean, you've seen it, Steve. You got to the game late, but the shots are there. We're just missing them. I mean, it's like they're not really looking at the shots, per se. They're just throwing it up there in hopes that they get fouled or that it goes in,
And you'd hope that, being in the home gym and stuff, that you'd get a few more of those to fall than to fall out. But that's not the case so far. Ice cold shooting for South. What are they on the day?
Well, they were 4 out of 24 at the half. They are.
Oh, no. For those keeping score at home, Patriots just took a lead in New England. There should be plenty of time left in that game, but New England 35, Baltimore 31, and we are missing a dandy playoff football game to bring you the McDonald's Classic.
5 out of 32.
You, the fans.
5 out of 32, so they have gone 1 for 8 to start the second half, Steve.
And that's an abysmal shooting percent. Under 20% from the floor, and there's another turnover. Taylor Landon goes off her foot and out of bounds, so give her the turnover. And now South's going to pressure a little bit.
This actually forced a lot of troubles for Riverton in the second quarter. South went to a full court press defense, and Riverton didn't have an answer for it.
Fegler with the ball. She's going to dribble down to the right baseline, and she'll be stopped by Anna there. She gets it to Pettit. Pettit right elbow, kicks it back out top to Doyle. Doyle to Nichols, and Nichols will dribble it back out top. Get it to Doyle on the right wing.
That's that. Foul on Grogan.
Allen, the Hawkeye there. That's only Maria's first foul. And Riverton will have it underneath. 13th foul for South. Riverton yet to commit a foul here in the second half.
You can tell the Lady Bison are really missing Dani right now, Steven. She was defensively, she really held the paint down. And
5 second count, so there's nice defense there by Lady Bison. And that's a Riverton turnover.
Riverton really didn't score anything inside the paint at all in the first half when Dani was in. So They've taken advantage of Danny's void in this third quarter by attacking the basket.
So some Riverton starters just got a much-needed little break, and now they'll be back in the game. And Sanchez will bring it up. South has got to start cutting into this lead if they want to have any kind of chance for a victory here on this Saturday afternoon.
They've got to find another offensive answer other than Danny.
Anna's in the lane. Ooh, that could have been a travel, but it wasn't called. She'll reset it out top. Left wing, Maria Grogan. South not the deepest team, and when their starters like Danny and Carly go out, they're lacking an offensive answer right now for sure. Even Lexi's on the bench right now. Ariana Marlin on the right wing. Nice feed down low to Kara Clark. She'll put a left-hander up. Oh, and it just won't go. But she's fouled, rolled all around the rim.
Ah, that would have been so huge if the ball fell. Just went in.
First foul for Ridgeway.
South down by 13, 25-12, 1:03 left in the third quarter on the Dairy Queen scoreboard.
Kara misses the first, and man, they can ill afford to not take advantage of the freebies.
2 out of 7 from the charity stripe so far, Steve. Who got talked to?
I think they told her to make sure she stays behind the line.
She did have a lane violation earlier.
She misses them both, and boy, that doesn't help when you're down 13 to miss the freebies.
Yeah, that could have been a lane violation there, Steve.
Why is that?
Because number 22 blocked out the shooter before the ball even hit the backboard.
Well, they play on the release this year. It's a change.
Oh, they do?
It's a rule change. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Doesn't have to hit the rim anymore. They play as soon as the shooter releases the ball, everybody can get in. Ridgeway with the rebound and an offensive putback there.
Well, that's good. I'm actually glad they made that change. Play it on the release.
Yep.
South down 27-12, just under 20 seconds left in the third quarter.
South needs a bucket here bad. This has been the third quarter of nightmares, and it continues. Savannah Salisbury steals the ball, and she's going to try a three and busts it. Oh, that's a dagger there. And South's not even going to get a last shot off. So a third quarter full of horrors for the South High Lady Bison, and we'll go to the fourth quarter with Riverton leading. The score, Riverton 30, South 12, and you're listening to high school basketball on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Wyoming knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family-friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community.
So the South Lady Bison have scored 5 points in the first, 5 points in the second, and 2 points in the third. They have a total of 12 points in this basketball game.
And, you know, it's one of these, Steve, where if you're a Riverton fan, you're probably thinking, oh, man, our team's playing good defense. I can't say that. I really can't because we've had the shots. The shots have gotten there. They're just not falling for South.
So Lexi with a nice defensive play to start out the fourth quarter.
No, I don't want to take anything away from Riverton because they are playing good defense. But South has gotten to the basket. Our shots just aren't falling today, Steve, and that just happens on games. You know, it happens to good teams and bad teams, and that should be a travel. And it was.
It was a nice back cut, but she just took too many steps. She did the hop, skip, and the jump on the way to the basket. Now South will have the ball. Riverton scored 5 more points in the third quarter than South scored in 3 quarters of basketball. So that tells you why we're at a 30-12 ball game. Now Kara comes out high post.
They actually scored 4 more points in the third quarter than they had in the whole first half combined. Riverton did.
Yeah.
They scored 17 points in the third, had 13 points at the half.
And they committed 1 foul in the third. South only committed 3, so pretty clean game, fast-moving third quarter. Remember, we have second half of the doubleheader coming up. The boys will take on Riverton. There's Carly with a running right hand, and again, that one just rolled right across the top of the rim.
We've gotten there, and the shots, and honestly, I could say, other than the third quarter, in the whole first half, South's defense was actually the better of the two teams out there. Our shots just aren't dropping, Steve.
Ooh, Savannah Salisbury takes a spill right out front. Now Fegler has the ball out top. Man, I've seen a lot of girls basketball players on the floor this weekend. In every level. Three-pointer, Fegler. That's not going to go. Dani with the rebound. And Dani's just going to go coast to coast. Lay the right hand up way too hard. Boy, she just come a little more under control there.
I think a lot of it's rust. She's been in foul trouble the whole game, Steve. They're sitting on the bench pretty much most of the game. Hard to get into emotion.
There's a blocking foul there. Lexi Apodaca picks that up.
It's going to be her second.
Only the 4th team foul, so South still with a couple to give. 6 minutes to go in this ball game. 6 minutes to go in the McDonald's Classic for the Lady Bison. 2-1 on the tournament to this point.
It's kind of scary when they're down by 18 and they've only scored 12 points in the game.
Yeah, they're not. You think they're going to score 18 points in the last 6 minutes? There's a 3 air ball there by Savannah Salisbury. Quickly ahead, Salisbury makes a great play on the ball, but it'll stay with the Lady Bison. So Dani will bring it in right in front of our position here.
Oh, I'm glad they didn't give it to her because
they were looking for it.
Number 10 covered that in and out really fast, so really good. Bust that. Oh, I was Kara with the
Kara goes left wing to Lexi Apodaca. Bust that.
Give it to Dani. She's got position.
Now Lexi gets into the lane, running right hand up and good.
It's 4 points for Lexi.
4 points for the Lady Bison in the second half.
2 out of 10.
30 to 14, 16-point lead. Anna set to check back in at the next dead ball. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Nichols with the ball out top. She's dribbling it. Wow, that's...
Marie and Lexi kind of ran into each other. Lexi comes up a little lame. She's walking it off, though.
Looked like old Denny Lou Nichols threw her.
Oh, really?
Denny Lou.
Denny Lou.
That's a nice name. Denny Lou Nichols. So Salisbury has it up top. There's a scrum going on top at the high post area. And nice entry pass there. Stolen away by Anna Sanchez. And South's going to have numbers. If Carly can corral the pass now, Riverton gets back because of the errant pass. That's going to be on Salisbury. I believe.
Yep.
So Chad Matthews with no. Let's see if we can hear me. South will have it underneath their own basket. Carly.
So that's Dani.
Or excuse me, Dani, yeah. Gets to about 10 feet, puts one up, and can't get to go. She's fouled.
This will be her first trip to the free throw line, Steve. She does not have any points this game. She's got 4 rebounds, 1 block, and an assist.
See if she can add a couple here. And the first one's no good. Dani will have another one here.
Mueller and Doyle checked in, if I'm right. Yep.
Gets a little more air under that one, and it's good. 1 point for Dani Noble here this afternoon. Now quickly ahead to Pettit. She'll try to feed down low. Carly almost stole that away from Mueller. Mueller.
Mueller.
Mueller.
Mueller. Miss Tejan's looking at us like, what?
There's Anna with the steal.
Go, Anna.
She'll go the other way. She's only got Fegler to beat. She'll stop, pop. 14-footer, can't get it to go. Dani with an offensive board, puts it up and in. Ooh, there's a little slide there. A little slide action on that far side.
It's electric.
Dun, 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 dun,
South
dun.
down by 13, 30-17 on the Dairy Queen
Coach
scoreboard.
Kirkbride slid about 20 feet in front of us, trying to help the officials make the call. Entry pass Pettit. She can't get it to go. Rebound there by Carly. And here comes South, down to only 13 now.
Every possession counts.
Ooh. And they call Anna with a carry. So Riverton, that'll be turnover on Anna Sanchez.
Her third.
I usually don't see that call made when they're just standing out. I mean, she didn't have anybody guarding her or anything. She was standing out getting ready to set the offense up.
Yeah,
But
that's
a lot of times, who cares if they carry it at that point, you know, but call's made nonetheless. And Dani with the rebound there off the missed Riverton shot. Quickly ahead to Carly. What a nice look. Oh! And there's going to be a blocking foul. Carly just too strong with the left hand. I believe Nichols picked up the foul. She did. Carly go to the line.
It was like, oof.
That was a great pass. That's what the Dani Noble. There's such a thing as a 5-tool basketball player. Because if there is, she's got all 5 tools.
Yeah. I concur.
She's really got a full toolbox. She's got a lot of weapons in her arsenal.
How many free throw attempts has Carly had? Is this her 6th?
1, 2, 3, 4. This will be her 6th. She's only made 2. And 2 of 6 is not very good there.
Ooh. Yep.
There's a traveling call. Dani helps the official.
Dani held her breath, though.
Makes the call.
She went up for the rebound. That girl fell. Dani held her breath.
She said, oops. 3:14.
Give it to her.
Left in the game. They do. Bust that.
Bust it. Nice
Ooh, that's
spin
a travel,
move, and that's
yeah.
going to be a travel, though.
She sure did. Sure enough did. 3:10 to go in the ball game. 30-18. So South on a 6-0 run of their own here. And there's another Riverton turnover, so South can maybe cut this. Back to single digits.
Well, I was thinking South would have came out in the half doing the full court trap because Riverton turned the ball over left and right in the first half when South had this defense. There it is.
Whoop. There it is. Nichols comes away with it. Fegler with it out top.
Oh, my goodness. We had a good play.
Yeah, well, then Lexi just gives up on it. She probably thought she was going to get called for a foul because she did put 2 hands on the defender, which is not allowed anymore. Now, 16-footer, Salisbury. And here comes South the other way. Dani gets to the hole, right hand, put it up and in. So Dani, no points in the first, second, or third quarter, 5 already in the fourth. 32-20, Riverton. Fegler with the ball, and we're approaching the 2-minute mark in this ball game. And it's going to go out of bounds off Dani to Riverton. Taylor Landon checking back in. Lexi's going to take a little bit of a break. Into Salisbury.
They've actually done a good job keeping her under control this quarter. Nice. Get the ball. That's going to be South ball.
Should be. So South have the ball, 2:05 to go, down 12. Tall mountain to climb. But Allen, there ain't no mountain high enough. You were, weren't you? You could just, did I telegraph it?
Usually not the shot you're looking for from Kara Clark, but you know what? You've got to start doing something, and I like that. They're going to give it to her. You might as well try to take it. So, down by 12.
And it's out the game with their backcourt pressure that Allen says Riverton had some serious issues with in the first half. I wasn't able to see that. 143 and counting. Riverton with the ball and the 12-point lead. Get it out to Fegler. She has Anna on her. Salisbury to Fegler. Under a minute and a half to go in the game.
That's a travel. Oh, no, she lost the ball.
Going to be turnover. That's a foul there. Come on, Bill. Call something over there. Billy? Casper has changed you, Bill. And there's a foul there. It's going to be on the floor, though, so it'll just be out of bounds to Sal. Pettit picks up the foul.
Does he live in Casper now?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
He's been up there for probably a year and a half. He's manages the Home Depot. He's a Home Depot guy.
That was not a very smart pass.
Nope. Turnover on the inbounds. And now Riverton, a minute to go in the game. Salisbury's going to push it up the floor as Carly all over her. Wow, good defense. Carly keeps turning her. Now she'll get it to Nichols. And Riverton probably just, I don't know why you want to foul now. Fouling ain't going to get you back in this game down 12. Nichols with the ball. Ooh, that looked like that would have been a little bit of a travel there.
She hopped.
40 seconds of counting. Now, called the ticky-tack foul. Joanna Sanchez picks up the foul. Neither team even close to bonus, so they'll just bring it in now. And Salisbury will shoot it up. Dani gets it. She's going to hurry the other way and try to get some more for Sal.
Bust that.
Carly.
Boom.
3. Good.
Do you realize that was the first 3-point attempt of the game for the Lady Bison?
Really?
Yeah. So they're 1 for 1.
Guys, I understand play good defense, but there's 10 seconds left in the game.
Well,
You're down by 9 points.
You're only down 9. That's 3 threes.
Yeah. So don't foul. And Carly's trying to foul again, now with 5 seconds left. Hey, it's good hustle, but don't foul. And they'll just hold it, and that'll be it. So the final score here from the Day 3 of the McDonald's Classic Girls Varsity game, it's the Riverton Lady Wolverines 32 and South Lady Bison 23. So fans, stick around. We're going to reset this in about 15 minutes. We'll have boys action. The final game of the Cheyenne Invite, the McDonald's Classic, it's the boys. Cheyenne South Bison against the Riverton Wolverines. So we will be back.
Did Riverton only score 2 points in that fourth quarter?
They did.
Wow.
So we will be back with boys action here on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.